Now, obviously, positive news on the local sporting front has been difficult to come by over the past month, but we did get a little bit of good news earlier this week. Parkland sophomore Brynn Dreisbach recognized nationally by Prep Volleyball with its highest distinction for high school sophomore volleyball players.
The sophomore 79 is the list of the top 79 sophomore performances across the country. And Brynn got recognized in a member of that class as one of the top 79 and the only Pennsylvanian that was recognized for that honor, which is quite a distinction, and we're very happy and proud of Brynn.
It is an honor, yes. All the hard work that you do, like through practice, and I couldn't have gotten it without my teammates just pushing me and playing against them during practice, and my coaches too also pushing me to be the best I can.
Dreisbach was a force for the Trojans during her sophomore campaign. Parkland's leader with 515 kills and 509 receptions, she added 37 aces, while serving at 96.5%, the best mark in team history. And Dreisbach's rise couldn't have come at a better time. After capturing their 5th straight district title in 2018, the Trojans graduated 9 seniors, leaving a void, but also an opportunity.
We needed someone that was going to be a go-to player a lot, and Brynn had to take on that role, and she had to be held accountable as to she's going to see the ball a lot, she's going to see the ball in the back row, and everybody knows that she's going to get the ball. So you had your defenses that you're going up against that were keying on what Brynn had to do.
Despite being the focus of every opponent's defensive scheme, Dreisbach and the Trojans excelled once again in 2019. As a team, Parkland won its 3rd EPC title and 1st since 2015. The Trojans followed that by capturing the program's 6th consecutive district crown, before seeing their season come to a close in the PIAA semifinals. As for Dreisbach, she finished 2nd in the state in kills and 1st in Class 4A, and was recognized as both a District 11 All-Star as well as being named to the All-State team. As for where the sophomore goes from here, Coach Kraus thinks that's fairly simple.
That's up to her. She's such a good worker, and she's very quiet. She's a great teammate. Her teammates love her, and she loves her teammates, and she's got a great work ethic.
A work ethic that would normally be keeping her and her teammates busy during the spring months with workouts and skill development. But like so many of our area teams, Dreisbach and the Trojans having to get creative during these uncertain times.
What is very different, one time we had a Zoom meeting and we did abs together, and it was just really nice seeing everyone. We all just have to do our part and just stay active and healthy until we can get back together.
The high school volleyball season isn't scheduled to get underway for another 5 months, and who knows what impact the current pandemic could have on the fall sports season. One thing that's certain, Parkland volleyball will be ready.
We're trying to do what we can so we're ready. The girls are very self-motivated, and they're hungry, that they know it's fragile. I think this really teaches them a lesson. Fortunately, we had our season where you look at the spring sports, they might not get the opportunity, so they value it, I think, a little bit more. And really when an opportunity, they value each other. So I think from that side, it's going to bring this group even closer together.
So congratulations to Brynn for being recognized as part of the Soph 79 by Prep Volleyball. Now, you heard Coach Kraus really extol the virtues of Brynn Dreisbach and all that she meant to that Parkland volleyball team a season ago. She was the only 6 rotation player on Parkland's roster last season. And in terms of just how impactful she was, Brynn led all Trojans with 1,200 attempts last season. The next closest player on Parkland's roster, 700 attempts. You see maybe why she was the only Pennsylvanian represented as part of the Soph 79 on that Prep Volleyball listing. Well, the girls were fortunate enough on the volleyball side to get their season in back in the fall. You heard Coach Kraus talk about just how fortunate they were to be able to do so. And as we mentioned earlier in the show, now with Pennsylvania schools closed for the remainder of the school year, we're not sure what that means for the spring sports.